Can you please stand up? I think this is absolutely hysterical, please. I walk on the 4th floor and this is what I see, and it just had to make me laugh. It's the Zavets. Yes. Okay, so I was just on the phone earlier today with a very lovely lady, woman I love very much, and I told her I loved her, and she didn't respond. And I said, Mom, I don't really understand exactly what's going on. Anyway, okay. Tomorrow's Friday, and I've seen a lot of stuff at St. Joe's. The president's apparently supposed to be here. And it's the opposite day. And I know we're looking for a president. I always thought, you know what, the guy's only got 1 more year. I mean, he doesn't need a job, but what happens if he needed a job? What would happen if we hired him? Can you see him like the interview process? Mr. President, what do you like about Aquinas? Well, you know, he doesn't know with his eyes, where it's like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Mr. President, what do you like about Aquinas? Well, it's a very Christianized place. See, look, see, here's a church. There's a steeple. Look at all the people. What would you do if you were made president? Well, there's a large squirrel population. Isn't that humungified? It's like a ginormous. It's like a huge. It's a big number. I also hear Zaven College has weapons of mass destruction. Spider-Man 3 is coming out on Friday, the last day of exams, and I'm pumped. I love superhero movies. I love Superman. He's awesome. He's my favorite. He's my favorite. But I gotta say, Christopher Reeve is the best Superman. Yes, I did. Yes, I do. Okay, I did like the new one, but I think there's no superhero parodies. If you had to make a superhero parody, you'd have to cast Arnold Schwarzenegger as a superhero. And, you know, he'd be like, Yahoo! And he doesn't say complete phrases, you know, there's a pow, a what? A pow, get down! Get down! Come to California, yeah! And then, I mean, you'd have to have like a Lex Luthor type character, you know, like Mike Myers, starting at the head shape. Hold on. Mike Myers did like a whole doctoral thing already, you know? Yeah, it's awesome, cool. Done this bro like 3 times already. That's awesome. Yeah. Scotty-Doo! But there's one guy, I know Hartman loves Chuck Norris. Hartman loves Chuck Norris, but there's one person Chuck Norris is afraid of. You do know that, right? One person in the whole wide world. Chuck Norris checks his bed every night to make sure Christopher Walken is not there. Christopher Walken plays the same role every single, well, it's a different role, but he's not playing the characters. It should be like what was it, like some movie starring Christopher Walken, and it's Christopher Walken. It's the same person. You know, I'd love to see Christopher Walken in like a superhero movie. I would love to see Christopher Walken doing Shakespeare. Can you see that? To be or not to be, that's the question. Now, it's not really a question, really. Option A, well, it is noble in the mind. Don't like that. Option B, well, it is slings and arrows, ouch. Bare arms, gets to see. You can't really bare arms, maybe a bow or sponge, I don't know. To die, to sleep, so depressing. Maybe Hamlet should, you know, go up against the sea of Prozac, I don't know. It's a long, I'll paraphrase. If I had the balls to kill myself, I would, but I don't. So I won't. End scene. Shakespeare wrote 2 kinds of plays. Comedies, tragedies. Those are the 2. Have you ever watched Forrest Gump and trying to decide whether, you know, what it was? Was it a comedy or a tragedy? I mean, when the guy says, Lieutenant Diana's got magic legs. Yes, okay. I love Forrest Gump. I may not be a smart Jenny, but I do know what love is. Can you see Al Pacino playing Forrest Gump? Okay, I see two things in black and white. I see life in two perspectives. I'm not a big gray person. I see life in two ways. A tragedy or a tragedy or a comedy. And I know, like, I'm getting really stressed with stuff, getting buckled down lately. And hold on. There's one thing that really makes me think. And a very good friend of mine wrote this, and I have this in my room. It's, when you think about giving up, remember why you held on for so long in the first place. Period. That's a little dot at the end of a sentence. And I don't know, I just think that, I think about that, I gotta think, you can make life two different things. A tragedy or a comedy. You pick which one you want to be. I'm out. Also, I'm in room 117 in St. Joe's. Ladies, I am single. It says so on Facebook.